Hi everyone, welcome to Karen from tilleykrafts.stampinupuk.net. Today I'm bringing you around the Stamp Around the UK for December video hop, and the theme today is anything but flowers. So I thought I'd make a money wallet, and this fits in nice, £20 note downwards, maybe even a 50, but it's a great little wallet for giving a gift. I mean, you could make this non-Christmas and do it for birthdays. So let me show you how I made it. Just forgotten something again. There we go. Right, so I'm using this Season of Elegance paper, which is absolutely gorgeous. And it's got like real red and cherry cobbler. I think it's Old Olive and Mossy Meadow. We've got basic beige and crumb cake in there, pretty peacock, and I'll just show you the other sides. The other sides are more plain, they haven't got the gold on, but they're still as nice. So I'm going to be using the real red and cherry cobbler. So let me just put these out of the way, and hopefully all my measurements are correct. And I'm also going to be using a real red wallet. We've got white for the inside, and we've got smoky slate to layer it. Now, I have got all my measurements here. So, our card base is 8.5 by 6.5. So, I'm going to cut the 6.5 first, because, whoops, is that level? Yep. Because we need to keep this bit, because that'll be for the belly band. And we want it 8.5. I'm just going to line that up. Use that trim. So, and the easiest way I found to do this, because we want to score it at 2.5. And we also want to score it at 2.25 from the other end. It works out at 6.25, I think, if you move it along, but it's like in the middle and I can't see properly, so easy enough to do. Just turn it round and put it at 2.25, and that is our base for our card. So to pop that out the way, now we need layers of 6.25 for both, and we need a 2.25 and a 2 and a 2. So I'm going to cut this at 4.25, trim it down to 6.25, and this is where it gets thingy. So hopefully that's on. Cut that bit off. Cut off 2. Don't get as much waste this way either. So I've got a 2 and a 2.25. So we need a white that is 6.25 by 2.25. So again, I'm going to cut the 2.25 first. Is it 2.25 or 2.5? 2.25. Yes, 2.25. Just thought I'd better make sure. By 6.25. I just find that one in there a bit dodgy. But hey ho, so that's our white piece, and then we want the DSP. So on the inner bit, I want it more plainer. So that will be 6 by 1.75. So, and I think this is already at 6. It does come in 12 by 12. Yes, it's already at 6. Comes in 12 by 12. So it's a piece cut in half, and then we also want one that's 6 by 2, and I'm going to go for more goldy on this bit. So that is all our bits for now. We do need sentiments and things, so I'm just going to move those out of the way. I have already cut some stuff, so you don't have to watch me cut it. Oops, let's get this out. Bone folder. Just need to make sure they're level when you fold them in. Give that a burnish, and then we fold the other one in. Again, make sure it's level, like so. like that. Then we need some tearing tape, which I forgot to bring. You're all used to me by now. She says, and she did have tearing tape. I have lots of tearing tape, glue. So first off, now you want to make sure that you've got the longer bit over the top. And we're just going to very carefully put some tearing tape down there. And the same on this side, like so. And then I did have a picky tool, see? Oh, it's in another pot, so no it isn't. I'll use this one. And carefully just pull that off. Like I said, it is a video hot for Stamp Around the UK, so when you finish with me, if you look in my description below, you will find a list of all the links to the other YouTubes and all the other amazing projects. So again, just line that up and do it down. Right, make sure we've got the right ones here. So this one is going on here, so we'll do this one first, and then that will go on there like so. Hopefully this glue works. Oh, so when you see this, it will be the 1st of December. So we'll nearly be at Christmas. I've already got my tree up and I'm filming this in November. Near the end of November though, to be fair. If you get any ridgy bits like that, just run your bone folder over and it will smooth them out. And then, so it's quite a simple construction this, but I think they look quite effective. So there's that one. Now you might have a corner rounder, or you could do it with a circle punch or anything that's got a curve in it, but I want to round these corners off. So this is retired, but like I say, you can do it with a little circle punch or anything like that. And we also, and because I'm not using a directional paper, it doesn't matter which ones that are round, as long as it's two of the long ones. So I'll just round these off, and the same with this. So I'm doing this before I stamp it. You don't have to round the corners, you could just leave it straight. And it's entirely up to you. But we have ones with, I think the punch we've got now has, like, you can do straight corners or fancy corners, so you could do those. Whoops. Whoops. Stray cat hair there by the looks of it. Right, let's pop that on. And that's basically the construction done, apart from the belly band. We'll do that last though. So that's our wallet. Very lush. I'm just going to put that on there to keep that down. Now, before you stamp this, make sure you've got it the right way up, because I did it on one and I did it upside down. So you want the corners upwards. Let's pop that under there. Right, and what I'm using for this inside is Merriest Trees. It's in the annual catalogue, and I'm going to stamp that in real red. And this should fit on, yes. There we go, that looks lovely. While I've got the red out, I've got a scrap piece of paper. So I want the For You, and that is out of a different stamp set, which is called Keeping Tabs For You. I think these are really good. Again, that's out of the annual catalogue. And also out of here, I've got Spirit of the Season. So I don't want the top bit, I just want the bottom bit, if I can get it on. and I'm going to fussy cut that out. So that's all my real red done, so I can shut that up. Also in here I noticed we have some snowflakes, so let's grab these out. The other one I've got trees in, but that's from a retired stamp set, so I just thought I'd bring this one out for the video. There we go. So that looks a bit festive on there. That was with boho blue. Let's leave those on there. And now this can get stuck in. How quick and easy are these? And they just make it nice when you're giving money, because some people, as they get older, it's easier to give them money because you don't know what they want. Or you could do this, make it a little bit smaller and make it as a gift card holder. There we go, that's that done. So I'll pop it under there, just stick that back on. Right, so I need to fussy cut this out. The silence is the concentration. So are you all ready for Christmas? This is the question. Even though I've got my tree up, I'm not ready. Just managed to order my meat for Christmas, ready to pick up on Christmas, or a couple of days before Christmas, from the lovely butchers here. But apart from that, I've got some presents, not all. There we go. That's that one. Let's see if I can cut this one straight. Not too bad. I'm just going to give it a little flag at this side. I can hold it straight. So to do a flag, you just cut up in the middle and then come in from the corners. Unless you've got a flagging punch, of course. Oops. There we go. Let's pop them to one side. So we've got those. Then I've used the lovely decal circles. These lovely decal circles, you get 14 in, and I've used 2. So I've cut a real red out, and I've cut a white one out, and I'm just thinking now, I did it the other way around, I think. I should have done the layer, I should have done the smoky slate one, which will take me 2 minutes to cut out. So I want one in smoky slate, not in real red. But that will come in handy for a different one. So just bear with me, I'm just going to run these through. My machine's off to the side because my desk still isn't fixed yet. So to run it through, I've just used a number 1 plate, number 2 and 2 3s to cut that out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this Tuesday it'll be getting fixed, so it won't be waggling about all over the place. So that is our layer. Then I've come in with the Merriest Trees dies. I love these dies, and I've used the Christmas tree to cut out some glitter Christmas trees. Pop that back in there before I lose it. Love the tag in here as well. That's great, and you've got different size Christmas trees as well. So these are going to go on here. And what else do I need? So it'd be great I need somebody here to tell me what I need. There we go, dimensionals, and we need some bling. So let's get these stuck down. That's the back. A little bit of glue on there. Stick that down. And then we're going to have our trees. So I think we'll glue this one down. Like that. I will explain about the other Christmas trees in a minute as well. Because I use different trees. Let's just get him off. That one can go there, and then this one can go at the side. Oops. So he can go just there. And then we need these to go on here. Actually, I'm going to do it like that, so I need a little bit dimensional on this end. So I shall just cut a bit of this off. No wasting these whatsoever. And that'll just fit on there nicely. A little bit of glue on this end. Whoops. Got a dimensional bit stuck to that. There we go. And that can go on there. I have to keep my finger on it for a minute. Actually, it might have worked better with tearing tape, but we'll fix that after. Oops. Not having it. Stay. And then we just want some dimension on these. And I'll do the same thing again. Pull this bit off, and then I'm just going to pop that in there like that. That is not going to stick. So she'll bring in the glue dots. That's my tricky tool. Should have put a bit of tearing tape on this. I think it would have stuck better. But we'll put a little glue dot on for now. And that is our topper done. So we'll bring this back in. Now, I don't measure my belly bands. All I do to do a belly band is I put this straight down the line. Then I put that on the line so I know everything's square. Then I gently bend that in. And then I bend this one up, line up with that, and then I will cut it off about there. There we go. And then all we need to do now, and I always put my join at the front because you're not going to see it once we've got the belly band on, the topper on the belly band. And then straightforward. You can either do it with glue or I prefer tearing tape. Oops. I've got a confession to make. I bent the end of my take a pick tool because I couldn't find the other one. Oh, naughty me. Right. So we know this is all straight now, so don't make it too tight. There we go. And then this is just going to go on top. And I found the easiest way to do it. Again, I like my tear and tape. So I just do it where I know it's not going to see. Well, you're not going to see it. There we go. Could have put it on with dimensionals if you wanted to. Oops, that one off. And then this one. There we go. And then I'm just going to bob that on like so. And that is our finished card apart from bling. Bear with me 1 minute. So these are my annual catalogue gems. We've got 2 lots here, so I'll see if I can find something that will be appropriate. See, it's calling out for gold ones, but I don't think I have gold. However, I have these. This is what I did the other day. I labelled everything. These are the in colour opaque ones. Now, I do believe this is like a wild wheat, I think, but I think it'll look nice on here. So we'll have 3 of these on. There we go. And that's it done. I like that. Right, let's pop them in. See, I've labelled them all, put them all away. Got all my retired ones on in different ones, so I know where they all are. Right, so that is our finished one, and I'll bring in the other one. Which is here. I've actually made one in every colour, but I haven't finished them off with the belly band yet. So that's your Pretty Peacock, which I've layered with white. This one I've used Early Espresso. The green one I've used Mossy Meadow and Crumb Cake. And this one is the other green, which my brain's not working. And I've labelled it with Pecan Pie. And as you can see, the trees are slightly different because I still have the Christmas tree punch. So if you've got a Christmas tree punch, it's even easier than die cutting. This Merry Christmas was out of the polar bear one. Obviously, that's retired now. This was out of the big sentiment stamp we had, again retired. And the trees were out of a very old stamp set, a meadow one. I can't think what it was called. Snowy Meadow or something like that. A very old one, but I love those trees. Won't get rid of that. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And like I said, please go and give the love to the other demonstrators and see what they've come up for non-floral. And I hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks very much for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.